Welcome to this edition of the Ultimate Combat Experience. I'm Mike Sitterman. I'm joined again, a little choked up here. I'm sitting here next to the most beautiful man at the show.
Stop
here.
that.
Got your back, Gary. What's going on, man?
Well, I thought I'd leave Lindsay's side for about a couple minutes. Leave my.
How did you peel her off your side, man? You guys are glued at the hip.
You know what? I pay her to stay that way when we're in public, but she's not that way outside. You know.
She's a beautiful girl,
Yes,
man. But you know, I'll tell you what. They've got to be some great fights to peel you away from her, and we do have a very good fight card lined up for you. Your main event is one that I've been looking forward to for quite some time. John McKean and Kevin Hamby. You know a little bit about Kevin Hamby.
Well, Kevin Hamby, he fights out of St. George. He's been training quite a bit. Actually, he's a wrestler background, so he's a tough kid. You know, the guy has good stamina.
But he's got his hands full against John McKean. We've seen John a couple of times, and those Will Bernales guys are always very well-rounded. Good stand-up, good ground. Will always brings them in shape. So John McKean says, I'm ready for you, Mr. Hamby. So we got a lot of stuff to get to before we get to that, though. It's the Ultimate Combat Experience. Coming right at you. In your flyweight division, we got a couple of very small yet very tough guys coming out here. Johnny Miller training with that Will Bernales group that we talked about in the show open. They're always very good ground, very good stand-up, very well-rounded. Who's he fighting?
He's fighting Nick Buehler today. We've seen this guy fight a couple times. It should be a great fight.
Yeah, Nick's a tough kid. This should be a great matchup. Flyweight Knowles Bar, check it out. The reason we think this is going to be such a great matchup is Nick Buehler has already fought one of Johnny Miller's teammates.
That's right.
And there's a little bit of maybe a rivalry building up between him and the Bernales guys.
That's what you're telling me.
Well, you know, I think it has a lot to do with Nick Buehler's personality. He's kind of brash and arrogant, and you'll see in just a minute that Johnny Miller is complete polar opposite.
No
very
kidding.
quiet guy.
Yeah, I always have a little bit of a game plan. My trainers and I work out, but we'll just keep it on the down low until we get in there. I don't know a whole lot. I know he fought one of my teammates about a year ago. Went the whole 3 rounds, so I'm expecting a war. Yeah, everyone at my gym, Will Bernales, all the guys up at Mushin, Brandon and Brian, my wife and my beautiful daughter, and that's it.
Doesn't look like it's stirring anything. That guy's a very quiet guy.
He's very low key. You know what? I doubt that he's actually fought too many fights. How many has he fought?
He's had a handful of fights, but he's a very somber kid. Nick Buehler, 5'6", 135. Again, as I said, polar opposite. They call him Little Spud Nuts. He's a kind of a bit of a brash kid, and he's a wrestler by trade, but he got a very, how should you say, a strong personality.
Yeah, I went to the actual the college there in Rexburg. A lot of tough kids out there. I know that because I got my butt kicked a couple times.
They put out some fighters from up there, and we're lucky to have some out here. An attempted touch of the gloves there by Nick Buehler, and Johnny Miller having none of it. And, you know, I think that's not necessarily a show of disrespect. There are guys here in the state of Utah that are just not doing it now because Ben Fuamano a little while ago, he tried to touch gloves and got cracked in the face for it.
Well, you know what? Is he leading by example right now? I mean, I don't really want to start this. I like that showmanship.
Oh, very nice. Well, I tell you, I do too as well. I'm kind of a strong believer that we got to be civil about what we do. This is a fight here, but we can be civil as well. Johnny Miller doing a great job of securing the takedown here. And what I really like is that he didn't wind up in the guard of Nick Buehler, doing a great job of keeping out of the guard of Nick Buehler.
You can tell. I don't know how much jiu-jitsu he has, but you can tell this guy really has been on the mat a lot.
Yeah, he's certainly been in the mat a lot. And you saw in his corner there, Will Bernales. I know you have a hard time pronouncing his name, but Will Bernales is one of the better jiu-jitsu instructors around, and he's done a great job of preparing his guys. You see right here, Johnny Miller really is paying off for him.
Yeah, you know, these guys behind doors, they talk so well of their, do you say sensei? I think it's a sensei.
Yeah, well, they do. They speak very highly of him. And there's a really tight family kind of feel from the Bernales group, and a lot of that has to do with, leadership. That's a guy that's gotten them there. And once again, you see here, they all look the same when they fight. They all have good, solid fundamentals, and you never really see them in trouble.
I saw that a lot with the Jeremy Horn group, too. Seemed like they all looked at their corner to see what to do next. They listened to it.
He did a good job of cornering it there. You see right there, Johnny Miller attempting a shoulder lock, not quite getting it, but happy to kind of go back to work on the body, throwing some punches here and there to Nick Buehler.
He's staying real tight right now, and it looks like he could probably drop some bombs. The guy has some muscle behind him, and, a quiet type, you always have to worry about them in school, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely, and now it seems as though you need to watch out for them in the cage.
Look at that. Look at the bombs.
He's quiet no longer.
He's winding up.
Johnny Miller sitting up and dropping some heavy leather onto Nick Buehler's face.
I'm not even sure. I think he's in condition. I think he's tying up like that. Looks like he wants to drop a short elbow or something. That's what I would do.
Well, I think that Johnny Miller is doing just that, and it just seems as though Johnny Miller, all of a sudden, a light bulb came on and he just opened up. He was being very tentative, and I think there was a very good strategy to be very calculated to begin with. But right now, I think he feels like he's in charge of this match, and you see that he's dropping some big bombs onto Nick Buehler's face.
Hey, I forgot. Who called out who here? Because one guy didn't talk in the interview, and he's not doing any much fighting right now.
Well, I don't know that it was a call-out per se. I mean, Nick Buehler wants to fight the toughest guys around. He doesn't want to come in and fight any bums, and he got what he asked for right here.
He sure did. I don't think he expected it at all, Mike.
No, I tell you what, Johnny Miller. Well, I think he did. He expected this to be a battle, but he's getting a battle. He's getting all he can handle right here. Johnny Miller in a very dominant position with about 10 seconds left in the bout, and really having his way here toward the end of the round.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you were talking about his nickname. I'm not really sure what that means.
What is his nickname?
Oh, Spudnuts?
Little Spudnut? Well, he's from Idaho, man. It's a potato thing.
I get that, but what? I don't get.
All right, we're going to see it round number 2, and maybe between the rounds, we can figure it out. We'll ask him over there in the corner. You see Brian Yamasaki also in the corner of Johnny Miller, and well, Dave says waving this thing off because of the eye. It looks like there's a pretty severe injury to Johnny Miller's eye. He's not happy that this fight isn't going on, but it's not. And right here, little Spudnuts Nick Buehler.
He's happy. He's smiling now. I've had a lot of black eyes, but never wanted to stop a fight. What do you think happened?
I have no idea. We're going to have to find out. But Nick Buehler, your winner tonight in your first fight of the evening. Tyler Ayers Law Firm is a proud sponsor of the UCE. Call them for legal help at 255-5555.
All right, Johnny, you didn't fare so well tonight. Looks like you got a little ding in your eye. What happened with the stoppage?
I just couldn't see out of my eye after that first round. Sorry, guys. I know a lot of people came out to watch. Wish I could have put on a better show, but it happens.
Hey, that's all right. There's always another day that you can fight, and we all look forward to that anyway. So it was nice to see you fight, and I think you were winning up till that point. So congratulations, at least on that part. Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, everyone from my gym, all my friends that came out to watch, Crew Bernales, Crew Yamasaki, Sensei Kaiser over there, my beautiful wife, and my daughter. That's about it. All my friends, thanks.
All right, thank you so much for being a part of the experience, and I have to say tonight you were good, but just not good enough, and I'm super sorry, but I think you were great, so thanks for being here, and please come back.
All right, thanks.
This post-fight interview brought to you by Aztec Highway. Get it your way at the highway, WDFA.
You guys think that was a mistake, but I saw you over there practicing this move earlier.
Yeah, it was a full-fisted poke, though, so.
Your fist must be little then, because it was like a finger.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Little pokey fist.
Whatever.
That hat's pretty big, though. Talk to me, man. Tell me about the fight. What happened? You were on bottom, looked like he had the best of you, and then suddenly you're the winner, and that's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, well, he came in, he threw I don't even remember if it was a fake kick or a kick, but I countered with a punch, and that's what got him in the eye. I felt it, actually. He was better on the ground than me. I couldn't pull that guard, I got to admit. But you can't see.
It is what it is, because they did this to you at the end, so, maybe you'll want to come back and do it again. Would you rematch him?
I'll rematch him.
Now, you said you felt like he might have been a little better than you on the ground. Would you do something different to prepare for it?
I've been training he had me up against the fence, and I've been training my sprawl a lot, but I didn't really train up against the fence as much to avoid the takedown. So we got the takedown. I knew in the second and third rounds I could have could have finished it anyways, but.
Aha, so this MMA thing's a multifaceted thing. You got to practice all that stuff. Well, tonight, you were good enough. You got the big win. Don't listen to those guys over there because you're the guy walking out here victorious. Great job tonight. Congratulations.
That's right.
Johnny Miller appeared to be very much in control of that one until he got poked in the eye.
Yeah, you know what? Everybody's real pissed off about what's going on with that eye thing. Do you think it happened?
It hurts. Believe me, it hurts. Johnny Miller has no reason to quit at the end of the first round. He was winning dominantly and got poked in the eye, so I do very much believe that it happened. We got more of the Ultimate Combat. Don't go anywhere. Batters Up is Salt Lake's newest venue to see mixed martial arts action. All UFC pay-per-view events and Ultimate Combat Experience broadcasts will be shown on the 19 flat screens at Batters Up. Not to mention, all UCE weigh-ins will be filmed live right here at Batters Up. Check out their incredible menu and fight night drink specials only at Batters Up.
So join us at Batters Up for good times
and all things mixed martial arts.
1700 South Main Street in Salt Lake City.
Boxers, kickboxers, martial artists, fighters of all skill levels. Answer the bell for the most exciting show in town. Knuckle up in the Ultimate Combat Experience. Amateur, pro-am, and professional level fighters fight in their own divisions. See what you're made of and earn a little while you're at it. Do you have what it takes? Find out in the Ultimate Combat Experience. For more information, give us a call at 967-5295. That's 967-5295. Or just log on to...
Are you one of those guys that just can't get enough mixed martial arts? UCE Radio is Utah's only all-MMA radio show. Catch the show Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. on Call 700 Sports Talk Radio. Listen as we break down local and national MMA news and events. Hear interviews with local fighters and national figures on the MMA scene. UCE Radio, it's not just radio, it's mixed martial arts radio. Join us Fridays from 7 to 9 on Call 700 Sports. Do you want to be an Ultimate Fighter? Or do you just want to get in the best shape of your life? Well, come on down to the Ultimate Combat Training Center in Kearns. There's something here for everybody. From hardcore team training to award-winning kids classes to no-contact women's kickboxing. UCTC has assembled the top instructors in boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, mixed martial arts, and fitness classes including flamenco, dance, ballet, tone, and breakdancing. For more information, give us a call at 967-5295 or check us out on the web at uceslc.com. Is your job good but just not good enough? Are you looking for the ultimate career experience? Global Marketing Alliance is offering a career for motivated individuals to make a six-figure income in a fast-paced environment. Get paid what you're worth. GMA rewards its employees for their hard work with incentives and bonuses unrivaled in the industry. Be a part of the GMA experience. Call today, 486-4221. That's 486-4221.
Hey, MMA fans, check out the new cage at Aztec Highway for heavy hitters in MMA apparel like Tap Out, Throwdown, Punishment Athletics, Bad Boy, Extreme Couture, Dethrone Royalty, Hostility, and more. Pick up your UFC fighter walkout shirts and MMA accessories like hats, beanies, wallets, belts, buckles, and more. Save 10%. Order online at aztechhighway.com for the lowest MMA prices on the internet. Get it your way at the Highway. WDFA.
In your welterweight division, got a couple guys coming out here. You know, Eddie Hernandez, we've seen a lot of him lately. Who's he going up against?
He's going against a guy named Chris Williams. This guy's well-rounded. He's been scrapping quite a while. You know, we're pretty impressed with him.
Yeah, you know, he's got great stand-up. He's got great ground. He's going to be a handful for Eddie here in the welterweight division. Check it out. Okay, I know you've kind of taken a little, you have an affinity for Eddie Hernandez because he's just one of those guys that fights all the time. Yeah. Well, I really am big on this Chris Williams kid. I think he could really do some things. He hasn't had necessarily the best luck in the cage thus far, but he's fought some really tough guys.
You know what? I'd like to see if this flying Hawaiian means a flying knee. That's
maybe. 5'10", 180, calls himself a street fighter. Let's see if he does flying knees.
This one, I'm in a little bit better shape. I'll be fighting Eddie. Eddie's a good guy. He always wraps my hands. I love him for that. But yeah, it'll be a good fight. Just keep my distance. Stick and run, stick and run. He's a, he's a short, strong guy. But yeah, just don't let him get too close. Eddie, best of luck. After this, always gonna be friends. We'll have a drink after.
That's how we do it in this show. Eddie Hernandez wrapping the hands of his opponent. It tells you a lot about the kind of guy El Cuate Eduardo Hernandez is.
Yeah, what is this El Cuate?
It means he's a twin.
Yeah.
And I guess he had a sister that died at birth, and he kind of carries that moniker around it in honor of her. 5'7", that's an exaggeration. 174 is Eddie Hernandez.
Right now, I had to actually come up to weigh to 170. I usually weigh like 164, 163. But this guy needed an opponent at 185, so I'm giving like 20, 25 pounds. I've been working out, lifting weights. I've hardly done any jiu-jitsu, but I've done boxing. So he likes to stand up, so if he likes to bang, he wants to bang with me, let's do it. Good luck, and let's have some fun.
Eddie's a great guy, man. I tell you what, he's got one of the best chins in the business, too.
He does that, and the best left hook I've actually seen.
He takes a lot of punishment, and he can dish it out, as you mentioned. He's got some pretty good hands himself.
When he says, I've done a little boxing, that's an under-exaggeration, I'll tell you that.
Well, for him, a little boxing is he's doing, 18 rounds every day. He does a lot of them. He goes through everybody at the gym, big guys, little guys, he'll spar with anyone.
Exactly. And the guy is so sweet. He wrapped this guy's hands. Is he going to unwrap him after he beats him?
Maybe,
if he gets beat, that is.
Maybe. A nice left hand by Chris Williams, and that tested those wraps right there. Looks like it did real well.
I really like how Eddie keeps his hands close to his chin. He doesn't get knocked out because of that.
Oh, he just took a nice leg kick by Chris Williams. Again, very nice stuff in the early going of this round by Chris Williams. He's been very pinpoint in his accuracy, and Eddie Hernandez is going to have to open up a little bit offensively to take that away from him.
You said he was a street fighter, but, this leg kick's coming in kind of professional.
Well, everything we've seen from him has been very clean. He lists himself as a street fighter. But
that high kick right
look
there.
Look at Eddie. Eddie is,
the short guy got up there.
He's about 5'4".
You gave him an itch, didn't you?
And he can get that foot up there, and he's right there. Just gave some nice counter punches to Chris Williams. But it looks like Eddie might have a bit of a swelling under his left eye.
It looks like his conditioning's a lot better. That's the only weakness that I've ever seen is that, and he does get tired a little quicker, but he seems to be bouncing around pretty good.
He gets tired because he's a very active fighter. He really gets out there and gets after it. But if you watch again, Eddie, he'll go 18 rounds in the gym. He doesn't ever get real tired. He does a good job of pacing himself.
How many minutes of rounds are they doing?
Oh man, right there, some big knees.
Man, this is a great street fighter right here.
Great knees right there by Chris Williams. And again, Eddie, well, he might have got poked in the eye. I thought I saw a thumb. This is another eye poke. This is what's going on tonight.
That happens quite a bit with these type of gloves.
Well, it happened just a moment ago to Johnny Miller, and his eye ended the fight. And it looks like Eddie Hernandez is having a hard time seeing out of his left eye as well.
I think Eddie wants to finish this fight. He'll fake it if he can.
Well, he'll wink and go with one eye. I know Eddie. He's
better not be winking at my wife out in the crowd there, right?
Well, he's looking at her, I guarantee.
Oh, I guarantee. Who's not?
Yeah, not me.
Okay, Mike.
She's sisterly to me.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, man. Okay.
Oh,
big
look at this.
Superman punch. And
he's here to do business.
He's putting on the gas, no doubt about it.
Yeah. His reach right now, he's doing a lot of leg kick, even though he has a great reach. Oh, he's going for that.
And he wants to get that head kick up there, and that's what'll happen sometimes if you leave it out there. Chris Williams is able to get down on top of him, but Eddie doing a good job of pulling guard. Now, Eddie had no ground not very long ago, and it's nice to see that Eddie has actually learned a little bit of ground. He's actually new enough to pull guard here.
Yeah, you know what? I think he even threw an arm bar out there, surprise.
Oh, we saw it unbelievably so. He beat Scrappy with an arm bar not too terribly long ago, and nobody knew Eddie even knew an arm bar.
No, actually, he said he didn't know you knew an arm bar. He's just been watching you do it in the gym.
That's awesome. You see right here, these guys are standing fighters. I hope Dave gets these guys back up on their feet real soon, because both of them are kind of boring on the ground.
You know, they're big guys, though. They're, you know, it doesn't surprise me that flying fish, he's going to take a little break here.
The flying Hawaiian.
Well, you know, there's a lot of fish
in Hawaii.
A lot of pretty fish.
Beautiful.
And he's a good-looking guy.
Look at Eddie trying another arm bar. Not quite getting it. You can see right there, he didn't really know the basic fundamentals of an arm bar, but he tried it again, which is very
And
admirable.
he's pushing around a bigger guy.
All right, there you go. And that's a great point. Giving up a little bit of weight here to Chris Williams, and it looks like round number 1 in the books. And hopefully Eddie doesn't go back to his corner and get a fight stoppage because of his eye injury.
You know,
Speaking of eyes, hold on a minute.
Well, we got to pause real quick.
That was fun. That was fun. Gary got my little heart beating. Well, it looks like we are going to see a round number 2. Get the ring girls out of the way.
This is good stuff right
Let's
here.
get back to the action.
Yeah.
Touch the gloves. Both these guys touching gloves. We like to see it.
Big
right hand. Eddie Hernandez landing over the top.
A little boxing comes in handy.
I'll tell you what.
Look at that. His left uppercut is
You
always
mentioned a minute
in there.
ago that Eddie's conditioning is a factor. Look at it right now. He is fresh, and Chris is not.
He is spry.
He's in and out, bouncing up on his toes. Yeah. He's letting those hands go. Big body shot. I don't know. I think they're going to call that a groin. And
There's
I'm not
no
so
way
sure.
he meant to do that. That guy's too nice.
I don't know that that was a groin shot, though. It looked like it was a solid shot to me. Hopefully we have an instant replay for that. But by the reaction of
I saw it
Chris
bounce
Williams.
off there. And you know what? I think the Hawaiian, man, he's not going to say
he's not going to be flying very high tonight. That's for sure.
That was good.
Well, it looks like he's gotten his recuperation time in. We're going to see the continuation.
Let's see if he comes some, pardon me, stuttering, he gets some anger out for that.
You know, I'm just telling you, getting kicked in the ding-ding will suck all the anger out of you. You just don't have much testosterone flowing through the bones.
My son says ding-ding. That's cool.
All right. Eddie Hernandez continuing his offensive onslaught, doing a nice job of mixing up hands and feet. Oh, big punch, big left hand.
Oh.
You know, I think Chris Williams out of gas.
You know what? And this is odd for Eddie. I haven't seen him in this round come out like this.
Look at that, man.
And he comes up with that.
This fight just might be over.
He's going to put this to rest.
Yeah, I think Chris Hernandez is pretty much throwing in the towel.
Dave is giving him more time than he usually does.
Well, Dave let him in, put a stop to it right there.
Well, he knows that the Hawaiian could handle it if he had to.
I'll tell you what, man. I was about as impressive performance as I've seen from Eddie Hernandez of dismantling in the second round there.
Look, you know, he's such a good guy. He's still winking and he's fighting.
He's not winking. His eyes closed.
Oh, gotcha. Hey, look, he had that Popeye going. We're going to call you Popeye now, Eddie.
All right. Eddie Hernandez very happy about that one. And there you have it. El Cuate Eduardo Hernandez, your winner in this one.
He puts a smile on your face.
You can't help but smile around this little guy. Great job. Congratulations. This post-fight interview brought to you by Batters Up. Join us each week for UCE weigh-in parties at Batters Up.
All right, Flying Hawaiian. That was seriously one of my favorite fights I've seen in so long, and you are incredible. And truly, you've become one of my favorite fighters just recently. So tell me a little bit about what you thought about the fight.
Basically, I came to the fight with a game plan. I knew Eddie throws some really hard hooks and kicks, so my plan was just keep distance. I think I did pretty damn good the first round. Fortunately, I'm still a smoker, and I think I'm gonna quit now. So I start winning my fights. Second round came around, and I just gassed, and it's hard to say. I kind of let him beat me. I just had nothing left in the gas tank, so you know, it was either tap out or just let him beat me up and not have the ref call a fight. So I just chose the other one. So I felt like I did good, but no, Eddie's the man, and props to him.
Well, man, you did a wonderful job, and you took some shots from him anyway that, you know, unfortunately probably didn't help your game. So, but you know what, you did a great job tonight, and I don't even want to say it because I think, seriously, again, one of my favorite all-time fights by far. So thank you so much for being here, and can't wait to see you again.
Yeah, thanks. See you guys soon.
This post-fight interview brought to you by Impact Guns, bringing out the big guns in Salt Lake and Ogden. Eddie, I ain't gonna lie to you, your face looks like a catcher's mitt right now.
I don't care, I got the W.
Buddy, that was a tough kid you beat. That Chris Williams kid is a tough kid, and that was a hell of a fight. Eddie, I've never been more impressed with you than tonight. Even more impressed than that night you got that armbar.
Oh, I tried to pull the armbar today.
I saw that, you almost got it.
Yeah, he's too strong at the first round. I thought he was gonna knock me out because he cut me with a few. But then I warmed up and And hey, that's what happened.
Well, I'm sitting next to some people, and they're back there aghast because you were taking some big shots in that first round. I go, Eddie's got a chin, man. You ain't gonna hurt Eddie. I mean, you might mess his face up a little bit, but you ain't gonna put that guy down.
You know me. I mean, you see me spar, you see me fight, and I love the sport. I'm gonna be a little guy, like I said, but I'll fight you. I mean, I gave him like 20 pounds, and I still beat him. So
that's the thing. You barely made the bottom of the weight class. He was at the top of the weight class. You took the fight, a tough kid, and you still did that. I'm very, very impressed with you.
I got everything against me. I mean, he's 13 years younger than me. He's way heavier. He's way taller. But hey, what matters is
you're Hispanic.
I'm a mean Mexican, man. Come on, you gotta admit that. I'm a mean Mexican.
Buddy, I'm Mexican too, so I can say those jokes. Betty, I'm really super proud of you, man. Very, very nice job. Great job tonight. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks for giving me the opportunity. I want to thank Coco, Dana Grass, my boy Grass. He's back. I love you. Hey, keep it up.
Very nice, brother.
All right, thanks.
Eddie Hernandez coming away with a big win.
Sure did, Mike, but Chris Williams sure gave him
he made him earn it. There's no doubt about it. Eddie, that's probably the toughest kid I've seen Eddie beat, so good things for him. I hope Chris gets back in here and does more of this. We got more of the Ultimate Combat. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, MMA fans, check out the new Cage at Aztec Highway for heavy hitters in MMA apparel like Tap Out, Throwdown, Punishment Athletics, Bad Boy, Extreme Couture, Dethrone Royalty, Hostility, and more. Pick up your UFC fighter walkout shirts and MMA accessories like hats, beanies, wallets, belts, buckles, and more. Save 10%. Order online at AztecHighway.com for the lowest MMA prices on the internet. Get it your way at the Highway. WDFA.
Are you one of those guys that just can't get enough mixed martial arts? UCE Radio is Utah's only all-MMA radio show. Catch the show Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. on Call 700 Sports Talk Radio. Listen as we break down local and national MMA news and events. Hear interviews with local fighters and national figures on the MMA scene. UCE Radio, it's not just radio, it's mixed martial arts radio. Join us Fridays from 7 to 9 on Call 700 Sports. Batters Up is Salt Lake's newest venue to see mixed martial arts action. All UFC pay-per-view events and Ultimate Combat Experience broadcasts will be shown on the 19 flat screens at Batters Up. Not to mention, all UCE weigh-ins will be filmed live right here at Batters Up. Check out their incredible menu and Fight Night drink specials only at Batters Up.
So join us at Batters Up for good times
and all things mixed martial arts.
1700 South Main Street in Salt Lake City.
Boxers, kickboxers, martial artists, fighters of all skill levels. Answer the bell for the most exciting show in town. Knuckle up in the Ultimate Combat Experience. Amateur, pro-am, and professional level fighters fight in their own divisions. See what you're made of and earn a little while you're at it. Do you have what it takes? Find out in the Ultimate Combat Experience. For more information, give us a call at 967-5295. That's 967-5295. Or just log on to Do you want to be an Ultimate Fighter? Or do you just want to get in the best shape of your life? Well, come on down to the Ultimate Combat Training Center in Kearns. There's something here for everybody. From hardcore team training to award-winning kids classes to no-contact women's kickboxing. UCTC has assembled the top instructors in boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, mixed martial arts, and fitness classes including flamenco, dance, ballet, tone, and breakdancing. For more information, give us a call at 967-5295 or check us out on the web at uceslc.com. Is your job good, but just not good enough? Are you looking for the ultimate career experience? Global Marketing Alliance is offering a career for motivated individuals to make a six-figure income in a fast-paced environment. Get paid what you're worth. GMA rewards its employees for their hard work with incentives and bonuses unrivaled in the industry. Be a part of the GMA experience. Call today, 486-4221. That's 486-4221.
In your lightweight division, we got a fight that could have been a main event on just about any fight card. Dave Baldenado and Pat Baker, both tough guys, and both guys with a very big future in this game. What do you know about Pat Baker?
Well, I know that the guy's been known out in Tooele for many years, beating up many people outside of the ring, but now he's in the ring training. He's a protege of Josh Berkman. I understand they're really close friends, and he's out there I think he's gonna really take it to him this time.
And he's got a fight company, or fight wear company, B-Hood fight clothing company. You can Google it, man. I don't know exactly what it is,
pretty
but
stylish.
He's looking good, and in the fights before and after. Lightweight Knowles Bar, check it out.
The B-Hood is stylish. Now, Pat Baker he's a stylish guy, you know, and if you get around this kid too long,
speaking of style,
man, that's a whole style all of its own right there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those things need to go.
I'm not going to lie, I've got a little funny feeling in my stomach right now.
Oh, that's a tingly thing,
Pat Baker making me feel good. 5'8", 170, training at Absolute MMA, training with Josh Berkman, training with a lot of people, but he is B-Hood.
I actually spent 5 months at Extreme Couture, and then the last 5 months I've been at Absolute training with Rob Hanley, Jiu Jitsu heavily. Just focused, trying to be a good person. Yep, still got the clothing line. We actually just dropped the brand new line. If you go to myspace.com/brotherhoodwear, or if you look up Facebook and look up Brotherhoodwear, you'll see the whole new line. Right now the old line's on the website, but the new line's coming out this summer. Oh, good luck, you know, props, you know, best wishes, my man.
Well, there you go. You don't have to Google anything right there, giving you all the information where you want to go get yourself some B-Hood fight wear. Now, many horses, Dave Baldenado. This is a kid that I've really grown to like quite a bit. Good-looking kid, and a lot of people really like him. 5'8", 145, training with Mushin. And
guy's really nice. I've talked to him.
Super nice guy.
I just everything, dude. I just whatever. We can take it to the ground, stand and bang, whatever. Man, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna get him. So you better bring it. Thanks for coming out, man. It's gonna be a good show tonight.
Well, Baldenado shedding that Mr. Nice Guy attitude for this one. He said, let's get this thing going. You can see he's giving up a little bit of size to Pat Baker.
It looks like Pat even had to cut some weight, didn't he?
Oh, he had to cut some weight and cut his shorts in the meantime. Did a lot of cutting.
Really impressed with Pat, you know, coming from Rob Hanley's gym. You know that he's going to have a well-rounded game. Rob has brought up a lot of good fighters, hasn't he?
I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of them lately.
I haven't seen Rob for a while. I'd love to see him.
We haven't seen any of them in a long time. Dave Baldenado doing a good job of getting inside here. Left the head down there. And Pat Baker is going to give you a taste of how strong he is right now. He's got a hold of your head. And
he's got that arm, though. I mean, is he hurting right now? I can't tell.
He can be. I've seen people tap from this arm and circle. It used to be this philosophy that you couldn't, but if you put it on correctly, you can. Dave Baldenado getting his head out, though, and he's just fine.
You know, if anybody knew about that, it would be you. But I guarantee if my arm was in, you would have me on a second. I know this.
A nice shot from underneath there by Pat Baker. You saw Baldenado's head kind of snap back.
You know, Pat does have a punch. I've seen him. I know. If he comes from Josh Berkman's, you know how many times I've seen Josh Berkman knock somebody out.
I haven't seen Josh knock anyone out, and I've known Josh for years.
I'm talking on the streets, my friend.
Okay, all right. Well, those are legendary. I haven't seen any of them.
Well, it's a good thing not too many people know about him.
Yeah, right there, Baldenado getting away, well, they're going back up to the feet. It looked like almost neutral here. A lot of energy being expended by Baldenado.
Yeah,
right
it is. It was almost like he was doing a wheelbarrow there.
He was. Pat Baker making things very difficult. Now, I don't know that I would advise Dave Baldenado putting all this effort and energy into a takedown. Well, Dave Seist admonishing Pat Baker for a downward elbow strike. You got to keep them horizontal.
Yeah, that is illegal. Has it always been illegal?
In Utah, yeah, it always has been.
Oh, nice.
Nice overhand
He's taking
right.
it to him. These guys are keeping really busy. It's a great show so far.
Yeah, I don't know that anybody's taking anything to anyone. I mean, they're both taking it to the bank here, and both guys looking very good. Baldenado, once again, finds himself underneath, expending a lot of energy. And maybe he doesn't want to stand up with Pat Baker.
Well, you look when a guy is packing a punch like Pat Baker, you're going to get one in, and you're going to get hit. But is he really that good on the ground, this Baldenado?
Well, he did a great job of getting that takedown there, secured the takedown, and did, as you mentioned, getting out of the way of being hit by Pat Baker, but not able to hold him down.
No, that's okay. But you know what? As long as you're not getting knocked out in the process.
Yeah, you know, as this thing goes on into the later rounds, though, you're going to see, hopefully, Baldenado has got his conditioning to the point where he can sustain this amount of energy. He's again,
there we go.
doing a lot of work there.
Grabbing the fence a little bit there, huh?
Yeah, there was a bit of a grab of the fence, and Dave Sully said not saying too much about that, but it seemed to me like Pat Baker did get an advantage out of that by grabbing on the fence. He avoided the takedown.
You know what? I think he's dropped a little more weight than we think. You know, he seems a little winded, and he looks like he'd be in better shape for cardio.
You're talking about Pat?
Yeah, Pat there.
Pat does look a little bit winded to me as well. You see him, you know, he's really hanging on to that head right there, making things very difficult for Dave Baldenado, and looks like, well,
he's been grabbing that single a lot and then letting go of it.
Round number 1 is going to be history here in just a moment.
A wild left kick there.
And another attempted takedown. Now, that's an interesting round we'd have to score. I have to give that to Baldenado. He forced the action. He pursued that takedown the entire time, had Pat Baker on the defensive, but you see the result of all of that work right there. Dave Baldenado is exhausted right now.
You know what, actually, we're not seeing Pat right now, but I think both of them are equally exhausted.
Well, they're going to have to get things back together. Round 2 when we come back.
Let 'em up! Hey, MMA fans, check out the new Cage at Aztec Highway for heavy hitters in MMA apparel like Tap Out, Throwdown, Punishment Athletics, Bad Boy, Extreme Couture, Dethrone Royalty, Hostility, and more. Pick up your UFC fighter walkout shirts and MMA accessories like hats, beanies, wallets, belts, buckles, and more. Save 10%. Order online at AztecHighway.com for the lowest MMA prices on the internet. Get it your way at the Highway. WDFA.
Boxers, kickboxers, martial artists, fighters of all skill levels. Answer the bell for the most exciting show in town. Knuckle up in the ultimate combat experience. Amateur, pro-am, and professional level fighters fight in their own divisions. See what you're made of and earn a little while you're at it. Do you have what it takes? Find out in the ultimate combat experience. For more information, give us a call at 967-5295. That's 967-5295. Or just log on to...
Batters Up is Salt Lake's newest venue to see mixed martial arts action. All UFC pay-per-view events and Ultimate Combat Experience broadcasts will be shown on the 19 flat screens at Batters Up. Not to mention, all UCE weigh-ins will be filmed live right here at Batters Up. Check out their incredible menu and fight night drink specials only at Batters Up.
So join us at Batters Up for good times
and all things mixed martial arts.
1700 South Main Street in Salt Lake City. Are you one of those guys that just can't get enough mixed martial arts? UCE Radio is Utah's only all-MMA radio show. Catch the show Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. on Call 700 Sports Talk Radio. Listen as we break down local and national MMA news and events. Hear interviews with local fighters and national figures on the MMA scene. UCE Radio, it's not just radio, it's mixed martial arts radio. Join us Fridays from 7 to 9 on Call 700 Sports.
Do you want to be an Ultimate Fighter? Or do you just want to get in the best shape of your life? Well, come on down to the Ultimate Combat Training Center in Kearns. There's something here for everybody. From hardcore team training to award-winning kids classes to no-contact women's kickboxing. UCTC has assembled the top instructors in boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, mixed martial arts, and fitness classes including flamenco, dance, ballet, tone, and breakdancing. For more information, give us a call at 967-5295 or check us out on the web at uceslc.com.
Is your job good but just not good enough? Are you looking for the ultimate career experience? Global Marketing Alliance is offering a career for motivated individuals to make a six-figure income in a fast-paced environment. Get paid what you're worth. GMA rewards its employees for their hard work with incentives and bonuses unrivaled in the industry. Be a part of the GMA experience. Call today, 486-4221. That's 486-4221. Welcome back to the Ultimate Combat Experience. If you're just joining us, man, oh man, we had a great round between Dave Baldenado, many horses, and Pat Baker here with a drop of the hand. Dave said getting us going for round number 2.
Yeah, they went out kind of winded. It looks like they got their energy back. I'm looking forward to a really good round.
It'll be interesting to see what adjustments are going to have been made in the corner there. Dave Baldenado expending a great deal of energy, trying to take Pat Baker down in the last round, was underneath him the entire time, lifting him up, and that's got to take a toll as this thing goes into later rounds.
That's right. You saw back there that kick. I see a lot of that from Josh Berkman. I think that's one of their trademarks. They swing that and they always miss.
Well, that's a bad trademark to have. You see right there, Baldenado trying to tie up Pat Baker, taking a big Superman punch.
Look at him. Look at him. He took a punch, though. Oh,
did a good job of avoiding that shot.
Nice combos.
Dave, excuse me,
He's just
Pat
driving
Baker
forward.
getting very aggressive. Got caught with the shot, though.
And now we're down.
And
Is this going to happen? This can't.
Wow, this is the last time Pat Baker fought for us. He got stung with a very unexpected shot.
He's a survivor, though, this guy.
He is a survivor, I'll tell you what.
Look at him. Look at him. I think he's out of it.
Unbelievable. He was being very aggressive and just got a little bit reckless, and Baldenado stung him right on the chin and dropped him.
Oh, man, from here I saw his eyes roll just a little bit.
Okay, well, wow, that was a big turn of events, but it looks like Pat Baker has recuperated and now finds himself on top of Dave Baldenado and landed some big shots here.
It looks like he had a great chance for that guillotine without an arm. Why didn't he take it?
Another big right, another big left.
He just wants to throw punches, doesn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't want to submit anybody. He wants to punch him.
Well, and that's also a great trait by Josh Berkman. Sorry to insult on that whole missing kick thing, Josh.
He just missed another one.
Oh, great.
And Dave Baldenado missing on a right hand and finds himself again. He's just exhausted. He's out of gas and really starting to pay the price. Pat Baker, again, much bigger than him, and just you see that body. He's using it very well. He's leaning on Baldenado and he's making him work.
He's not only leaning on it, but he's tenderizing that
midsection
rib cage really good.
Certainly is. You can see the effects of that, the big red marks on the ribs of Dave Baldenado.
I think he's like Rocky working over that big calf slab.
That piece of meat there. Well, I would like to think Baldenado's a little bit on that piece of meat, but at this point he looks so tired that I don't know that he has a whole lot more energy than just kind of hanging there.
It's kind of how a cow just sits around and chills out, but they're still tough.
Yeah, well, I guess that's so. You see, right? Well, man, this fight might be over.
We're gonna get a rear naked here.
That doesn't look like he has it sunk in correctly. Well, he made an adjustment there, but I think Dave Baldenado's just tired. 20 seconds left.
Looks like actually Pat might be a little tired to push him around here.
No, this fight's over. I decided right there that Baldenado's going sleepy time.
Oh.
And that's going to be it. Wow. Pat Baker
call him every time.
Showed a lot of heart. He got stung with a shot and came back and got a big win over Dave Baldenado.
That was a back and forth fight the whole time. We loved it.
Yeah, as I said, I had Dave Baldenado winning round number 1 and Pat Baker winning the war.
He got that punch in the face, Pat Baker did, but he jumped right back up. And do you think he won that round?
Well, he won the fight. He certainly won. He won winning for B-Hood right there. I can tell you right now, Pat Baker's tired. Dave Baldenado's tired. That was a lot of fun. I'm tired from that one. Great fight. Both these guys came out and put on a great show tonight. I hope we get both of these guys back because that's some good MMA right there.
I'm going to go talk to them and see if I can get them back.
All right. This post-fight interview brought to you by Beehive Bail Bonds, because sometimes bad things happen to good people.
All right, Dave, that was a great fight. I totally thought you were winning, and you pretty much were. You almost rocked him. You almost had him out. You almost finished him, but what are your feelings?
It happens. It happens. Everybody loses, so whatever.
You were undefeated up to this point, so I'm sure you're not too happy about that. But you know what? Everybody does lose, and you know what? You're a great fighter. I know you'll be back. I know you'll train harder, do whatever.
I'll be back. Try it again.
Anybody you want to thank?
Huh?
Anybody you want to thank?
Jake and Cam, my corners, everybody I trained with, everybody that came out. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you so much for being here. Congratulations.
Tyler Ayers Law Firm is a proud sponsor of the UCE. Call them for legal help at 255-5555. Pat Baker, what in the hell happens every time we bring you in this cage? We seem to find you some pretty tough guys to fight.
For sure, that was a tough definitely a tough kid. I give him all the credit in the world for sure.
Good kid too, you know. I mean, but what a great fight, man! I got to tell you, man, that was a lot of fun to watch, and I know you're gonna have fun watching it when you go back and watch the film on it. You got to be impressed though. You got stung. You got stung with a shot, and it's what Pat Baker's all about. Though you came back, and it seemed like that kind of fueled you a little bit. Is that what happened?
I wasn't gonna lose this time. Yeah. I couldn't. No matter what, I was not gonna lose.
You know, and that's how I know you, is that you're that guy. That's, you know what I mean. You got beat one time, and that has probably just eaten away at you, and that just was not going to happen again.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to fight. You know, I'm gonna fight a bunch for you this year, and I just, you know, obviously a lot of ring rust. I've only fought twice, but just keep working and doing my best.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, when you come, you bring the crowd, you bring the energy, and that's what B-Hood is all about. You know, it's cool having you here again, and I want to thank you for being a part of the Ultimate Combat experience, and I hope we see you come back and do it again.
Okay, I just want to say one more thing.
You got it, bro.
All right, every knee shall bow, every tongue confess, Jesus is the Christ. Obey by my righteous.
Very nice, man. Very, very well put, man. Good job.
Thanks.
Man, oh,
I can't believe that.
That was a great fight right there.
You never knew what was going to happen next. He got hit with that straight punch, Pat did. He went down on his butt, shaked it out, and all of a sudden...
I'll tell you, you know, Pat got beat by a shocker punch the last time he fought for us, and he said, I'm just not going to let that happen again, and he showed a lot of heart coming back.
Yeah, he shook it off. I saw him later on after the fight. His eyes were still kind of crossed there.
All right, we got more of the Ultimate Combat. Don't go anywhere. Are you one of those guys that just can't get enough mixed martial arts? UCE Radio is Utah's only all-MMA radio show. Catch the show Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. on Call 700 Sports Talk Radio. Listen as we break down local and national MMA news and events. Hear interviews with local fighters and national figures on the MMA scene. UCE Radio, it's not just radio, it's mixed martial arts radio. Join us Fridays from 7 to 9 on Call 700 Sports. Batters Up is Salt Lake's newest venue to see mixed martial arts action. All UFC pay-per-view events and Ultimate Combat Experience broadcasts will be shown on the 19 flat screens at Batters Up. Not to mention, all UCE weigh-ins will be filmed live right here at Batters Up. Check out their incredible menu and fight night drink specials only at Batters Up.
So join us at Batters Up for good times
and all things mixed martial arts.
1700 South Main Street in Salt Lake City.
Hey, MMA fans, check out the new Cage at Aztec Highway for heavy hitters in MMA apparel like Tap Out, Throwdown, Punishment Athletics, Bad Boy, Extreme Couture, Dethrone Royalty, Hostility, and more. Pick up your UFC fighter walkout shirts and MMA accessories like hats, beanies, wallets, belts, buckles, and more. Save 10%. Order online at aztechhighway.com for the lowest MMA prices on the internet. Get it your way at the Highway. WDFA.
Boxers, kickboxers, martial artists, fighters of all skill levels. Answer the bell for the most exciting show in town. Knuckle up in the Ultimate Combat experience. Amateur, pro-am, and professional level fighters fight in their own divisions. See what you're made of and earn a little while you're at it. Do you have what it takes? Find out in the Ultimate Combat experience. For more information, give us a call at 967-5295. That's 967-5295.
It is time now for your main event, and we've been talking about this all day. I'm excited about this one. What's going on here?
I think Kevin Hamby's going to pick him up and slam him just like he always does.
Well, I'm going to say different. I think that John McKean is going to pick up Kevin Hamby and wipe his nose with him.
We'll have to see about that, right?
It's time for your main event. Check it out.
One thing about Kevin Hamby is he always comes to fight, but John McKean is such a slick tactician.
he's smooth, man. He's good all around.
Hog chains, pretty aggressive.
Nickname. I like old Hog Chain, man, and very calm and very composed coming into the cage, and he has every reason to be comfortable. He's just that good. 5'9", 155, training up there at Bernalis Institute of Mixed Martial Arts. See what he has to say for us.
Oh, his name's Kevin Hamby. I know he's a good wrestler. He's fought a friend of mine, Paul, so I'm expecting him to come out and want to wrestle, which is fine with me. Yeah, I just want to thank all my friends for helping me out with this fight. Unified Jiu Jitsu, Will Bernalis, Brandon Kaiser, Brian Yamasaki, just a whole bunch of people who really helped me out, as always. Just to win, just to hurt him and win. So.
It's not good enough just to win, but it was to hurt him and win. I think Mushin was the word he was looking for a minute ago with the guys up there north. Yeah, he's got it, but look at the energy the animal brings into the cage.
He's got a lot of energy, this guy. Let's stare now.
5'7", 155, coming up from St. George, Utah, so we're not going to see an interview from him because he's just not in town yet.
I'm not seeing the anger in his eyes on that little picture, though. He has a nice stare.
Nice angry eye.
Nah, well,
Kevin Hamby's brought his angry eye tonight. John McKean brought his game tonight.
He brought a soft voice, but he did say he wanted to hurt this guy. So
yeah, he doesn't just want to beat him. He wants to hurt him first, then beat him. All right, touch of the gloves. Here we go. And now John McKean not opposed to touching the gloves out there, and he's going to put a little touch on your face with his gloves.
He's just they're just kind of seeing where their space is at right now. I know it's going to explode. Come on, come on.
Okay, not going fast enough for you, Gary?
No, you know how got your back Gary is.
Got your back Gary is 150 miles an hour at all times. And
nice
John McKean doing a gay leg kick, but wow, Kevin Hamby doing a great job of catching that kick and getting the takedown. But I'll tell you what, you do not want to be in this guy's guard.
Is that a rubber guard there?
Oh man, nice. That's an all over the place guard. He's got you where he wants you, and he's looking for, well, gosh dang it.
He looks like he has a little Daniel Grass flexibility there.
He's got Daniel Grass would be very fortunate to have this kid's ability. I'll tell you what, this kid's good. And it seems like you're always in trouble with this kid. He's always got you, he's got hooks in somewhere and he's trying to elevate or looking for something at all times. And Kevin Hamby's punching away while, John McKean just kind of looking for something to get left behind, like right there.
He's keeping busy, but he gave up an arm to do it, didn't he?
Doing a good job of getting out of a couple of submission attempts so far, but again, McKean just kind of keeps going to work, man.
Seems like McKean keeps running him in there, but does he let him go?
He's taking a couple shots there. Got a nice one to the eye there just a moment ago by Kevin Hamby. It looks like a little blood coming out of John McKean's face.
He's keeping busy though. Those hatchet fists are coming very rapid.
Are those similar to the hammer fist?
Thank you for corrections.
Well, it looks like it was a hatchet he was carrying that time. He cut up John McKean just a little bit.
Good. You know what? You usually you don't see a bunch of guys this busy this long.
Triangle, and I think Kevin Hamby's not going to get out of this one. That's on. That one's on, and it's on pretty tight.
No. That's a different leverage right there.
Well, he tried that. That was his last feeble attempt, I think, of getting out of this. He's not going to get out of this. He's about to go to sleep. That thing's on. It's about as tight as I've seen. Now McKean looking like he's putting a little pressure on the arm as well, and this is over. That's it. Well, you see him going to tap. He didn't quite tap. He thought about it.
Mike, that doesn't look too textbook.
It's textbook as you can get. Look at that. He's throwing a little arm on the other. Unbelievable. John McKean, he's hurting you in every which way he can.
He did say hurt, did he?
Yeah, he sure did. With the full minute left, well, there's your tap. That just last little cinch up right there, and that was it. John McKean, he got into battle tonight, though. I think he got more of a battle than he anticipated.
No, he came to bring it, though.
Well, he did bring it, that's for sure. He brung it, and he's certainly going to walk away with a win tonight. But, man, the Will Bernalis guys are going to go home with a little bit of eye damage tonight.
It's consistent. I really like how Dave doesn't let any of these fighters get hurt.
They need to learn the work that where you put your hand up in front of your face and so you don't get poked in the eye.
Poking the curly and no?
Yeah, that thing. Maybe they got to work on that.
Let's try that right now.
We worked on that at my gym all the time. All right, John McKean, hog chain, getting his hand raised here. And again, everybody's going to be winking at each other over at the Bernalis Institute this weekend because they all got poked in the eye, but a big win right here for John McKean.
Have your custom website designed for only $399 at www.399designs.com.
All right, Kevin Hamby, we got you fighting here 2 weeks in a row. What's the deal?
I got to pay my bills somehow. And this is actually my 7th week in a row fighting consecutively. I gotta say, after tonight, all I'm thinking about is a cold beer and a nice girl to sleep with.
That's good. Nothing wrong with that. But you did lose. It was a very good fight, but you lost. Why did you lose that fight?
I don't think it's a secret anymore that Kevin ain't got no jiu-jitsu skills. So it's obvious what I need to work on. I need to work on my jits. I've lost 5 matches now, all to submission. I don't think any of those guys would have beat me if it wasn't for submissions. So that's definitely what I need to do. I need to get better on my submissions and all around on everything really, but mainly submissions.
Okay, so does that mean you are going to start training in jiu-jitsu so that you can fix that problem?
Yeah, I've been training, but I'm just going to double it up now, and so I don't lose no more.
Yeah, we don't want any more of those. So congratulations on a good fight, but tonight you were good and just not good enough. Please come back and visit us again. Is there anybody that you would like to thank?
Hey, I just want to thank all the women in my life that love and support me, especially my mom. She's been going through some rough times. I love you, Mom. I want to thank Sugarloaf for coming out and cornering me. Eddie Hernandez always comes out and corners me. Thank you very much. I want to thank Mike Stedham, and I want to thank wherever the hell we're at. Yeah!
This post-fight interview brought to you by Top Form for all your nutritional needs. Check them out online at mytopform.com.
All right, so there are very few cooler things than having the Bernales crew come out and fight at the UCE. And you guys always bring a great crowd. You guys always have a good time. And you guys always put on a good show. Got a little shiner there, man. What happened to you, bro?
I think I got hit.
What the hell, man? This is UCE. You shouldn't be getting hit, UCE. You're getting kicked out, man.
I know, man. It was a great fight. Thanks for Kevin for taking the fight. And we had fun.
I got to tell you, honestly, in all seriousness, the coolest thing is the way you guys handle yourselves. It's very, very cool. You guys are consummate professionals, and I really appreciate the way you guys do your thing. But man, you guys are slick. That was a great submission. Talk us through what happened.
Basically, I couldn't see. There was blood in my eyes. It looked like I was staring through a bloody windshield when I was putting that triangle on, and it just happened. So, thanks to these guys right here, Johnny Carquist and Mr. Will Bernales, and thanks for just getting me here. And of course, Mark and Lisa Twite. Man, there's just been so many people that helped me out. People picked me up to go to the weigh-ins and drug me out of the sauna. And, it's just a great group of friends that are really helping me out. So.
Very, very cool. So now, Will, you brought 4 healthy guys into the night, and you're going home with 2. What's going on, man?
I don't know. It's the safety first of my fighters, so.
No, absolutely. I get you, man. These guys have been taking shots to the eye tonight, man.
Yeah. I guess that's the thing for the night.
I want you guys to work on this move right here, man. I've been practicing. I know it. No, listen, in all seriousness, I hope that your teammate's okay. I understand his eye injury might be kind of serious, and that's horrible. Yours is just a shiner, my man. So, anyway, great job tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mike. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. Appreciate it.
Well, got your back, Gary.
Once again.
Your boy, Kevin Hamby, went down.
Well, it seems like you predicted most of them, haven't you, Mike?
It seems as though I have a little bit of foresight.
You know what? You've been doing this a couple years longer than me.
It's just a little bit of foresight.
Yeah. Triangle, huh?
I just got a little foresight.
Well, you keep on saying foresight, but I understand. Do you see the future?
That's what I meant to say. I have a little future scene.
So we had a triangle. I mean, obviously,
John McKean. He's ridiculously good.
And
Kevin Hamby, he was just a little bit out of his league in that one.
Kevin Hamby, come on back. You know that wrestling's really good for you.
You know Kevin Hamby. He's like herpes. He will be back.
He'll be back.
In fact, we'll be back next week. Got your back, Gary. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Mike Stidham. We'll see you next week on the Ultimate Combat Experience.